It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, in comparison to where they were record-wise,
bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. On the road looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer to where they were a season ago.
And I think for Toronto, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Dwayne Casey has been the head coach in Toronto for...
Great stuff, D.A. Coach Casey definitely gets the best out of his guys. You can tell they love playing for him. And Doris early returns in the season so far. Some teams already separating themselves as championship contenders. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Is it too early for them to start thinking about... First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now, here's Lowry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice to see that Ibaka has added the three-point shot to his arsenal. You have now got to get a hand up on him when he's beyond the arc.
And nice to see Zach LaVine back out on the floor after seeing him lose the back half of last season to injury. Doris, that was a tough blow for him, tearing his ACL, but he hopes to have a full recovery.
Well, I think, Kev, the key piece here is sports medicine can do so much more now with the recovery of an ACL. And when Zach LaVine is healthy, with his burst and the ability in the open floor, this guy is a sight to behold.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Good on both. And last year, the Bulls, Greg, just didn't threaten anyone from outside.
And I think a big problem has just been personnel. You know, some of the guys they brought in as shooters just really haven't panned out, and that lack of shooting from deep is why this offense can grow stagnant at times.
Lowry kicks to Miles. 1:57 left to play in the first. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's dogged determination by Miles, right? Gets deep inside, works his magic. Go to town, C.J. Miles.
Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Tries from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Nogueira kicks to Miles. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. This is to Miles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Foul for 3. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
Well, you know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Levine dishes to DJ. Trains it from 9 feet away. DJ's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, he's got a good grasp of low post offense. DJ doing work in the interior.
And Miles kicks to Lowry. The dish to Miles. Drops in the tray. Miles has got 5 now.
Well, Kev, great timing on the catch and shoot, right? C.J. Miles, absolutely flawless, exploiting that defense with his quick release.
Tries again. And DJ with a layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now Powell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. There's the feed to Miles. Over Holiday. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach.
He trusts you every time he passes the ball.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Wells, EJ out there with Markkanen. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. Kyle Lowry told me we're a complete team, 15 deep, and we really mean that. You never know whose time it's going to be. Kevin?
DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. Powell, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it to Powell. Here's the screen. Lowry from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Fires the 3. The shot by Wells, no good. Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And you might remember, Doris, back when C.J. Miles was playing for the Pacers, they had him lining up at power forward. A tall task for him at 6'6".
Well, no doubt, Kev, but credit him for accepting the challenge. You pay a physical price for that. He's much more effective guarding wings. And unfortunately for him, that experiment was pretty short-lived.
Powell for three. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And let's take a look at Kyle Lowry's numbers. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 22 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Outside, Levine. Picked off in midair. Fast break, Toronto. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his third rebound on the night. There's the screen. Here's Pondexter, defended by Miles. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Pondexter. Powell with it. Pass to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. With some arc. That one drops for him. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Payne dishes to DJ. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. DJ's got 4 this quarter.
And DJ just does whatever it takes to win, including setting those hard screens so he can get his guys open.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
How about the shooting percentage?
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Raptors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this. Some changes for Toronto. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's C.J. Miles in for Anunoby. DJ is checked in for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Mirotic. The talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then it's Nogueira. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Shoots from 12. And again, Chicago, no good.
I think you'd have to say this about Coach Dwayne Casey. He is very consistent with his approach. The players know what he expects, and hard work is always at the top of that list.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wade kicks to DJ, and DJ throws it down.
I think some damage was done to the bucket right there. DJ throws it down hard.
And Doris, as consistent as Casey is, flexibility is also an asset for a head coach, isn't it?
Well, I think it certainly can be, Kev. And you see Dwayne Casey starting to experiment a bit more, trusting the younger players, in-game adjustments. Obviously, trying different combinations is important, especially in the playoffs.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting, that ability to just kind of draw fouls. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
And DeMar DeRozan, always, Greg, among the league leaders in free throw attempts.
And when you look at him, 6'7", 220 pounds with tremendous athleticism, he has got all the tools. Beyond, though, that attack mentality, he's a savvy basketball player. Those little shot fakes, his footwork helped this guy live at the line.
And there's the pass to Siakam. He dishes it to Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got 11 points.
Well, Lowry had his mind made up. It's the rise and fire as soon as he gets the touch.
Levine for three, drills it from outside.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Wade against DeRozan. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And DeRozan signing a big contract extension to stay in Toronto doors the summer of 2016.
Right, Kev. When he did that, it was the second largest contract in league history. And the guy didn't even take an interview with another organization. He said, I am Toronto.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Wells is checked in.
I love watching Wells pull up from beyond the arc. A remarkable scorer when given room to shoot.
A leaner. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's the pick. Now here's DJ. Tight defense on him. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And finished off by DeRozan.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan.
Bulls trailed by 4. So for Chicago right now, Quincy Pondexter out there with Mirotic. Then it's Payne. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's DJ in at the 5. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Valanciunas. He's covered closely. Makes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Mirotic has a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Feeds to DeRozan. And stolen by Mirotic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Pondexter to tie it up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He feeds it to Lowry. They set the screen. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. Lopez, he's checked. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Man, tonight was horrible, Boo-Boo. Couldn't shoot.
Yep.
Couldn't rebound.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Would you stop agreeing with me?
What you want me to say? You played great? Okay, you played great.